Oh, my camera's a little bit high. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Off-Brand Culture. My name is Lauren, or The Lozenger, and it is so good to be back live streaming some Minecraft tonight. I'm just going to turn my background music down a little bit. I forgot to turn it up earlier in the week. So, let's see if I can tilt that slightly. That's a bit too much. There we go. My head seems a bit more centered. I'm also really happy because I did pick up my Lego Minecraft box, which had been at my parents' house since I moved into the new house. So it's nice having a bit of Minecraft in the background again. I feel like we need something Minecrafty back here. Maybe try and get something for this wall? I don't know. We'll have to have a think about that. But it is really good to be back playing Minecraft. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to be working on the server tonight. It depends on who we get online. Because if you're watching last week, we went and we were about to explore the Sulphur Caves and Sulphur Springs. And instead what I've done is, between last week and this week, I actually finally filmed an Off-Brand Culture Minecraft church. It's the first one that I've filmed in a year by myself. It was just crazy. The last Minecraft church video I did by myself was the lava chicken shop, which was last May. Things have just been a bit hectic with, I got married, I moved house, this house needed a lot of renovation work. So yeah, it did feel really good to finally get filming again. So I'm at least halfway through the editing process, which is really exciting. So I'm hoping that towards the end of this week, I'll be able to get a bit more time to finish off that video, and we'll hopefully have it uploaded. Probably not, maybe like the end of next week. We usually release on a Sunday. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be not this Sunday, but next Sunday we get it uploaded, which will be really cool. Bless Jared has been working on a Minecraft church video for ages. We did some filming together for it. It's the charity shop, which you'll have seen a lot in our streams. And it's still just not quite there yet. Things have been hectic for both of us. So it's exciting that we're going to get a video published soon. And I'm hoping, since things have started to calm down for me a bit, that we might be able to get some more videos. Also, since our last stream, I've started a new SMP. Well, not I've started it, but I've joined a new SMP. And so has so has Breadcrumb, Jared, not Buildbank. Buildbank should get on that new SMP. Matt, if you're watching, you need to get on the Respawn SMP. So yes, that has been exciting. Me and Jared joined the SMP yesterday. I did film it on my end. I need to double check with Aaron because it's his server. But I thought it would be cool if we could do some highlight clips to upload onto our channel, and maybe in the future we'll get some proper episodes on there. It was a bit crazy and really fun. In particular, because I didn't start playing Minecraft until later, it finally gave me an experience. It also, when I play Minecraft, other than Off-Brand Culture stuff, it's just me and my husband playing Minecraft together. I've never had like a big server with lots of friends, so this is my first time getting that experience, which is a bit weird. One of our first conversations was about Minecraft dogs, and they made the rule of no dogs on the server. Like, why no dogs on the server? Like, well, have you not had a server with your friends and somebody accidentally hits a dog? Like, to be honest, not really. So yeah, it was really fun being able to stream with those guys yesterday. So if you haven't checked out Respawn YFC, they're on Twitch. They have a YouTube channel as well, and they're doing YouTube videos. Would 100% recommend giving them a follow, subscribing, and checking out what they're doing. And you might see me and Jared appearing in some of their streams. So yes, that has been fun, and I'm hoping something will come up from that. So yes, for tonight's live stream, if we have some people on, I do have some slime cubes. I'm going to try and keep the build that I've done for the video off camera, if possible. Probably not going to do that very successfully because the build is like right next to the city. But I'm going to try and not have that on camera too much for while we're streaming. So that's a surprise for the video. So if there's people online, we might mess about with the new cubes. If I'm all on my lonesome, we might do some resource gathering for the cathedral. And actually properly get on with some of that. I think that could be a good plan. And having you guys come along with me might give me the motivation to start working on the cathedral, because I have been procrastinating because it seems like a huge thing, which partly I talk about it in the video a little bit, why I really want to push myself to do this video on the new update. It's just like, I've got some small builds, I've got a bit of exploring, and it was just a way for me to dip my toes in the water of those kinds of projects again. So, yes, that's all encouraging and all exciting. So we are going to log onto the server, but before we do, I'm going to read our verse for the stream. If you're used to our live stream, you will know I like to use the YouVersion Bible app, and every morning I start by reading their verse for the day. I go through their guided prayers. I like doing some of their Bible plans on here as well, as a way to have a deeper dive in a certain book or a certain theme, or to get like I quite like doing the Bible in a year. I'd prefer the New Testament and Old Testament in a year because you get a slightly slower pace. At the minute, I'm doing a study that's I can't think of what it's actually called, but I've been really enjoying it. This is From Promise to Presence. But I've been enjoying that. That's been really encouraging. But anyway, back to the verse for today's stream, which is the verse for the day, which is from the book of Amos, which is a minor prophet in the Old Testament. So it means that was somebody who listened to God and shared with others what Jesus did. That was the job of a prophet. But I got my sentence completely mixed up there. A prophet is someone who hears from God and sort of shares what God said. So Amos, who the book's named after, is a prophet. And this is a fairly common verse for social justice stuff. So it's chapter 5, verse 24, and it says, "But let justice roll on like a river, let righteousness like a never failing stream." There's a song by a band called Rend Collective that's called Let It Roll. It says, "Let it roll like a river," singing about need for justice, and particularly how that's God's image, that as Christians, we don't just sit on our backside and ignore the problems in the world, but actually when we see injustices, we do something about it. And I think that's a challenge for everyone, but especially for those of us who follow Jesus and his example, that challenge of how am I being like Jesus against injustice. So if you have any thoughts about how you could tackle injustice yourself, I would love to hear them. If you have any thoughts how I should be tackling injustice, I'd also be intrigued to hear them. I may have some questions back to that, but I think that'd be a cool conversation. So we're going to hop into game, press play. Also, how's everyone been doing with the heat? It is so hot. I finally found a fan and then realised it was getting picked up by the microphone. So I've had to then stop my fan, which is really sad. Because it was just getting like a bit of air movement in the room and I've immediately had to stop it, which is sad. It is night time and the world is very slowly loading in. There we go. Creepy cave noise. You see, I've got a bit of a problem. I need to tidy up after myself. I could do with an actual copper golem system, because this isn't it. Hey buddy, are those blocks not there? No, they're not. There we go. I'm also running out of places for dirt. Like, I'm going to have to start making shulker boxes full of dirt. And I have such a mess over here. Maybe we just start by tidying and cleaning. Maybe that's how we need to start stream. With just a bit of a spring clean. Because the place has gotten a bit of a mess. or we ignore it and be in denial about how bad the state of this place is going. This has gotten quite a bad state. I think this while we're quiet, a spring clean might be a helpful way to start stream. What's he trying to find? Oh, mate, that's in there. That's just you're in the wrong section. Can I help? Can I give you a nudge in the right direction? You want to be this way, buddy? Over there. Okay, he'd probably ignore that, but you know, I tried. Hey, he found it. Okay, actually, let's put some of these things in there for you. Okay, so we're going to tidy and then we're going to resource gather. I think that is the plan for now. And Ellie needs to come get a dog. I like Harry Styles, but I didn't anticipate he'd be living in my house necessarily this long. Okay, in here, I'm gonna whack some of these things just to keep them separate, although I will need my pickaxe if I need any more moving of shulkers. Okay. Gonna start with my key blocks. Okay. I think we're gonna need one of these just full of stone, because we have so much stone at the minute. So actually, I'm gonna clear that and just put loads of stone in there. Oh, that one would be better one to put stone in. Hang on. Ah! Like, look at all that stone. That is crazy. Okay. That is full to the brim of stone. Okay. In that case, I used to need a chest just for cobblestone. That seems to have been taken over by stone now. I've got some green blocks here. Green. Okay, my grass is meant to be in that one. So currently that's in there. Put that in there for now. Got some coal. Got some white blocks. Got some wood. White blocks. White items. Sand. Got some red items. I think I had leather as orange. Yeah, leather is orange. Okay. Feel like it's in there. Why do I have a random cauldron? That is weird. Okay. This is dirt and grass mostly. Dirt. No, I might put the grass blocks in here as well, actually. Okay, that's empty, so I can go back in there. That is lots of random items. That's empty. See, we're slowly getting this tidied up, which is excellent. That is random. And that's particularly being for my nether tunnel project, which is still ongoing. So you have dirt. Okay. And in here, probably get with putting my blocks. The rest I don't think you can reach. Oh, do I have somewhere to grow this? That would be good. I haven't got my actors. There we go, that'll do. Then boop boop boop. Nice. So that means we can start growing that. And down here, we'll put them. Actually, yeah, I think we're down there. Stone. I've got gold, gold. Always believe it. Actually, that's probably better as an item, even though that's a block. Cause you're gold, gold. Always believe in your soul. You got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it. I should stop singing, I'll get copyrighted. Okay. I apologize, chat. I've just got random singing. Dude, what? Yeah, I do feel like I need a proper storage system. Ooh, where did I put my copper torch? I feel like it needs to be in there. Okay, and then this map I'm going to burn. Burn! Okay. Nice! Okay, my copper golem's still employed. But everything's tidy now. Which is lovely. Okay. These are my things. Actually, that's my spare food. Okay, let's get this sorted. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Okay, that is meant to be in my tools box. My toolbox is looking worse for wear. But hey, oh. Okay. Those things get put away. Nice. Cool. Oh, am I lonesome tonight? Okay. I think it is just us, chap. I feel like if we were getting friends, they would be here by now. Might as well gather some of this in. Do you like my bamboo farm? I'm gonna, while I'm here tidying things up, I might as well tidy up this as well, because I needed, it's a little while ago I needed a load of pale oak. Oh no. Hang on, is that the next tree? That's the next tree, yes. Okay. Okie dokie. Ah. Okay, that's the next tree, yes. Ow. Ugh, there's always one. There we go. And the last tree. I think that's all back. There we go. Now I think that's all the back. Yeah, nice. Cool. That's that a bit tidier. So if we're resource gathering, this is a redstone church. So we're going to need lots of granite and we're going to need lots of bricks. Bricks is the harder one. Now, I know there's a way to turn mud back into clay. So I might quickly Google that. Okay, you need dripstone to make mud turn into clay. Okay. Okay. So that might be worthwhile because Jared's got a clay machine, mud machine. So all I would need is to create a space to dry it out, which might be less painful than trying to find lots of clay. Okay, so... Hello, Tilly. Hi. That does sound the most logical way to do it. How much dripstone do I have is the question. 1! Yay! 1 piece of dripstone. Also, I'm going to need a shovel without silicon. We really need to get villagers sorted. Okay. So if I need a diamond. Actually, hang on, I already made a normal axe, pickaxe. Yes, I did. Needs enchanting, but we do have a normal pickaxe there. Okay, we have our shovel. It's going to be night time soon, isn't it? No, not yet. Okay. I might just start by seeing how much I can get from the river. I don't want to wreck the area right next to the city, so I'm going to move down here. I should probably put them on the water breathing helmets. Have that materials? Yes, I do. Okay. The only thing is, on land you get drowning effect. Yeah, this will make the job easier. If anyone's confused how I have water breathing, the head mob effect, the mod head add-on we have means that each head gives you a different property. And if you put on an aquatic head, it gives you water breathing. Which then failed in our hour of need when we were up against the Guardians, which was awkward. The only problem is if you come out of the water, that's when you start to drown and take damage, because you have to be in water. Okay, I'm going to swap to that. I took the head off! There's my ball. There we go. I might need my bed. I'll just camp out here. Can't sleep yet. Okay. Here's some. asleep yet? There we go. Oh, I covered chat. Should probably uncover chat. There we go. It's still all rainy and horrible, even though it's... Oh no, there we go. Rain stopped. Nice. Yeah, we're gathering a good amount like this, which is good, I think. I don't think it'll be enough for the whole cathedral to gather like this. But right now, this is working. Cool, this is working quite nicely. Is that more over there, or is that gravel? Yes, that's more. Nice. Let's retrieve some of these. Okay. How are we doing? Doing okay. Some more there. Oh. Swam very fast like a fish there. I guess I could have also used the Nautilus for this, but I feel like they would be more awkward for like breaking blocks. Oh, that's like a proper cave down here. There's a lot of zombies there. Oh, the effect's dying off. Okay, I think I might need to move further downstream now. I'm gonna grab my things. Yeah, that's my silk pick. And head further down the river. Is that clear over there? Yes, it is. That is clear. The other thing we could do with is a super smelter. My problem is I would need a tutorial for that. Can't really do tutorials on stream. But then again, if it's a quiet one, maybe I could. really need... I don't need a tutorial on the fuel side because it would just be a bamboo farm and I've made them before. It would just be on the other side. Get some more here. Gather, gather, gather. I get them all. I think I got them all. Okay. I might get a water and run on the land for a bit because it's on. Oh, there's some here. Oh, I used the wrong one. Oopsie. Okay. Thinking that went through much quicker. Yeah, because you used the wrong shovel. Okay. I don't think I've seen or heard anything interesting recently. It's been a little while since I've seen any new films or TV shows. I'm very much at a point where I'm just enjoying watching old shows. Actually, at the minute I've been watching a lot of comedy panel shows. I can't think of a single interesting thing, and that is very sad. I feel like I got all my exciting conversation topics out at the beginning of stream. Can I see any? Here's locks. It has been funny just seeing everybody, the camaraderie with everybody suffering with the heat in England. England is meant to be cold, and then we get weeks like this where we have a heat wave, and kind of nobody knows how to deal with it because our country is not set up for heat at all. Our country is set up for rain, and even then sometimes we have issues. Ow! Excuse you, that was rude. Can't you see I'm resource gathering? Yeah, I can't see anymore. Okay, finish mining this bit and then we're gonna have to go to sleep, I think. I might start smelting some of this up. Oh, yeah, I think that is a good point to go start smelting some of this up. Okay. Oh, I missed one there. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Fly back. Oh, nice. I am. Ah! Alarm in the out of inventory space. Okay. Put them back in there for a second. I'll just start getting some of these smelted in the least efficient way possible while I think. The thing is, I could make a mini smelter quite easily. Because I've done that before. I might set that up to start. Yeah, it's all done. Okay, I need another hopper. Oh, I've got some extra clear balls there, which is good. I might just make a mini smelter for now. Down here. Like, I could even get a, yeah. I can get a small bamboo farm to help fuel it too. Because that shouldn't be too difficult. She says. Oh! I am so sorry, I've just spotted your message. I am not going to read your username out loud, but hello, it is lovely to see you here. Should I call you Smelly for short? Hey, how are you this evening? I am struggling to think right now. Okay. Because we're going to need lots of bricks for a build we've got coming up. But we don't have a super smelter on the server yet. So I'm contemplating making one, or making a small super smelter. Or just a small smelter. It's not going to be that super. But it'll be able to smelt things better than my current setup. But I'm struggling to remember how to make them. Right, first things first, I'm going to need some of these. Okay, well, I guess 4. I'm gonna need some hoppers. Actually, some iron up here. That was sort of for anyone. We could do with a proper super smelter on the server. Jared made our last one. I think Jared should do an off-brand culture episode on making a super smelter. So then I don't have to make one. I think that is a brilliant idea. I need quite a few chests. That'll do. Inventory space. Okay, I need somewhere to put all these for now. Even I just put some in there for now. That'll clear up enough of my inventory. Okay, I'm gonna need some chests. Gonna need some of them made into hoppers. I guess maybe I'll just try and be brave and try and make a kind of super smelter off the top of my head. Don't want to, but maybe I should give it a try. I'll need reels. There's one for powered reels there. Maybe they're in this one. I have some reels. I don't have any powered reels. I need powered reels. Can I don't think I actually see in a sugarcane farm anymore. No, you can't see in the farm anymore. Okay. I can do this. How do I make a power drill again? Gold, stick, redstone, gold. I don't have much gold. Stick and redstone. I have a redstone box. I'm an idiot. I forgot I made a redstone box. There's not much in my redstone box, but there is some stuff. And right now, some stuff will do. Okay. Okay, right now. I just need... Do I want to decorate before I start putting stuff in? Okay, I do not have much smooth sandstone, so I should use this as an opportunity to change the theme a bit for these rooms. Let's have a bit there. I like my sandstone though. Okay, we'll just have to leave space so that we can decorate later. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger because I feel like I'm going to need the space. That's going to be a problem with this. I just thought, what if I make this side the smelter and I could make the other side the fuel source? That I think is a good idea. Because these rooms, how big was it? It was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 wall. 1, 2, 3, and that would usually be the door. Don't ask me why I'm doing this to myself, just to make it harder. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 wall. 1, 2, 3 door. The doors are all 3 wide. 1, 2, 3. Probably use my other pickaxe for this actually, because I could do with cobblestone. Take a bit longer, but it might be worth it. One, 2, 3 for the door, and then 1, 2, 3. Torch. Gonna check how my smelting's going. There we go. It is night outside, so I'm gonna sleep just so nothing should explode or die, but you know, just in case. To be safe. My glass is dripping from condensation because I put ice in it. Also, oh, I'm getting distracted. My list is emptier because I've been able to take some things off it. Which felt nice to be able to delete some of the things from it. Felt like an accomplishment. Okay. Using the speedium one. Losing patience. Okay, there we go. We have a box. I'm going to pretend there's a wall here. So, if we... Oh... First thing we need is a collection point. So we would have a chest, say here. I might actually put that in the ground. So you got a chest there. Have a hopper going into said chest. And then that would be the reel. And of course I put it exactly where that is. Okay. So then the reel would go here. And say this one would be a power drill. Now, does that work? Not enough. Okay. So that is not enough power. What if I just put 3 there? Would that be enough power? Why didn't that bounce back there? Surely that should bounce. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's going wrong here. What if... Okay, what if we make the collection further along? Would that change anything? And then we could do a boop on there. I left my redstone miles away from where I'm doing redstone, which was not wise. Would not recommend doing that. No. Okay, that's out of fuel. That is out of fuel now too. Oh, it's still going that tiny bit of residue apparently. Okay, so that is finished. We need this. That in some ways helps us because it means I can now put all of these in there and not have to worry. I was going to put that down so I don't have to be so that I can be lazy. Okay. Redstone. Okay, so now will this work? Hey! Okay, cool. Finally, some good news. Then we can... Oh, that is not a nice sound. We should be able to just do dirt. This room's going to need to be much bigger. It kind of takes away from a cozy feel. I feel like doing a step down here. I'm going to get this out of this. Okay, I've got 20 minutes left of stream. Are we going to finish it? No way. But it is progress. And all progress is good. Don't really have to go that far yet. And this is going to be higher. Okie dokie. We're getting there, we're getting there. Okay. I kind of went on this wall. And I regret that later. But I'm going to commit to that aesthetic. So I have a whoosh across that wall. So in order to do that, we need... It'd actually probably be a good idea to have our collection here. Nope, wrong block. Collection. Drop there. I don't have anywhere to put the redstone there. Mine in the wall. Oh, but I'll need... Okay, we'll do that. I could just put a block down, that'll look cleaner. Seems like waste of redstone, like, but... if you use Tower streams, you know I like things pretty. So I'm going to waste the resource and do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our border. So we need that there. And that is the wall. Yes. Okay. Then boop boop. Boop boop. Ba 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 ba. Okay. So then we would have... I really hope this works. If this doesn't work, I may cry. So that would then go on that level. We then need... our furnaces. Oh, I've just thought. I'm going to have to be behind these. Because they're going to need an input from behind and an input from on top. I think I'm just going to bring it off forward one rather than mine backwards. Bit of trial and error, but we'll get there, we'll get there. So these would have to be, so we've got track there, so these would then be there. So that way we can get a hopper behind and a hopper on top. Okay, that makes sense. I put that completely in the wrong place. Okay. So then I need redstone there, hopper there, and my chest would be there. It's got redstone, chest, and hopper. And over here we would have redstone, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Perfect. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 18 hoppers. I need more wood. We haven't got long left of stream. That's 19 chests, okay. Okay, yes, I need to make them in hoppers. It's 12. There we go. Okay. Then we'd have boop, 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 boop. Boop, and boop, 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 boop. Okay. Okay. So then we need reels on both of them. That was sad. No, that's not what we want. Okay. Man, that is not good. Because I won't feed it into there. So feed it in there. Okay. Maybe I just have to have it staggered then? Oop. Nope. Would that work? I don't know. I might need to actually go into the wall on either side then. That might be the answer. Because if I face that with a redstone block, then had a wall here. That then powers is that going to try and link up again? Yes it is. I don't want you to do that. Ah. How the heck can I power that? Power it with a redstone torch there? I'm out of tracks. I feel like this is all wrong. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should give up and just watch a tutorial. Where did that go? Oh, it's gone up there. Oh, but that works. Okay. Can I repeat that on this side? Okay. That is like directly above, so I could do that there. And then this one, I need to dig into the wall. Can I dig into this piece? No, I can't because the farm's there. Hang on, but since I learnt that's a thing, I could... Have you gone in there? Do that. Okay. And I've just thought, is that... No! That was done the same there as well. My goodness, why does it do that? Does super smelters just not work the same in Bedrock? Is that what we're learning the hard way? Right. You know what, there's 9 minutes left of stream usually here. But I think I'm just going to stop at this point. Because I need to go away and do some research and figure this out a bit more. And I can't do that on stream. So, yeah, I'm going to end stream there. I'll go do some research and I shall come back to this maybe next week. Probably next week on stream. We'll come back and hopefully I'll have a plan of action for what I'm actually doing for making this super smelter, because clearly they don't work how I think they do, or at least they don't work in Bedrock how I think they do. So we're gonna stop there for the day. Gonna come out of Minecraft and let's chat. So thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. Not being bad. We got some clay. We got our base tidy, and we have started working on a super smelter that's not working at all. But this, I'm encouraged by this because it's all progress towards getting the cathedral, the thing that I've been procrastinating forever. So I am quite happy with how we're doing. So yes, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you should do, because then you'll get notifications when we go live or when we release new videos. I believe Houston is live streaming on Monday as normal. I know that they live streamed last night, but I believe that's happening. I may be wrong. If you subscribe, you'll get the notification. And I'll be back with more Minecraft on Tuesday, and hopefully towards the end of next week we'll have a new YouTube video up too. Should be exciting. So until then, I shall see you later. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day and a lovely week, and yeah, bye. I can't find our button. There we go. Bye.